You need to stop Black Tusk from obtaining the data they're after from the vault.
System malfunction.
We'll need to go through the data to figure out what Black Tusk was.
You are watching Random Plays. This is Radio Gamer back on track, loud and clear. Dev surprises us with an iconic Division 1 exotic weapon, the Big Alejandro. This is an LMG but hits like a submachine gun due to its rate of fire. Now building stacks with 3 Lengmo pieces will give you up to 30% LMG damage. On this video, we'll further crank it up as we gather pieces that would generally fit for your LMGs. Now just to get the hang of it, let's get started. To further squeeze the performance of this LMG build, we are running Gunner. If you're running an LMG, this is basically mandatory. The Gunner tree gives additional rate of fire for the Big Alejandro, meaning we spend way less time shooting and killing a single NPC. It also gives us the 10% armor on kill, which adds massive survivability to our 3 blue cores. And lastly, the ammo regeneration feeds our exotic LMG. Weapons. The primary engine of destruction is the Big Alejandro. If you played Division 1, you already know the hype. The LMG is a bullet hose. With its insane baseline RPM, it rewards you for doing exactly what an LMG user should do: locking down a lane from cover. With its silent cover shooter, it damages so incredibly fast, we would be tearing NPCs on a glimpse and multiplying that sustained fire, cranking our weapon damage higher and higher the longer we hold on the trigger. Weapon damage increases up to 100% that lasts for 15 seconds. Gears. Starting with the mask, we have our first piece of Lengmo. We keep the substats simple here. We've got rolls of crit chance and crit damage to ensure those fast-firing bullets hit hard as possible. We're getting 51.4 crit chance on the build. On this piece, I have 158,000 armor, reroll 12% crit damage, 5.6 crit chance, and a mod slot for 6% crit chance. Chest. For the chest piece, we have our second Lengmo piece, and the talent here is non-negotiable: Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage up to 20 times. Because the Big Alejandro's rate of fire is so high, you will hit Obliterate stacks in the blink of an eye. This is a free immediate damage. On this piece, I have 170,000 armor, 8.2% explosive resistance, 11.4% crit damage, and a mod slot for 12% crit damage. Holster. To feed the beast, we are running the named Unit Allies Holster Salvo. Why? Because with this piece, it drops a combined attribute of 10% rate of fire. The Big Alejandro already speeds lead. Salvo just pours gasoline to the fire, helping us build Obliterate stacks and melt through the enemy armor even faster. On this piece, I have 15% weapon damage, 5% rate of fire, and a rerolled 6% crit chance. We took advantage of the explosive resistance from the brand set. Now as a whole, we get more or less 40% explosive resistance, and we got one roll of it from the chest piece. Backpack. For the backpack, this is our third Lengmo piece. It is the name Backpack Backbone. This is where the magic happens. It comes with the talent Perfectly Unstoppable Force. Every time you secure a kill, the total weapon damage increases by 7% for 15 seconds, and it stacks up to 5 times. That is a highly sustainable damage buff that only requires a kill to stack. On this piece, I have 170,000 armor, 6% crit chance, 12% crit damage, and a mod slot for 5.8 crit chance. Gloves. For the gloves, we go with the tried and true Contractor's gloves. That signature 8% damage to armor is the best in slot for LMG builds, giving us a massive multiplicative damage boost against veterans and elites. On this piece, I have 15% weapon damage, 8% damage to armor, rerolled for 6% crit chance. Kneepads. Rounding out the build, we have the Fox's Prayer kneepads. It gives another multiplicative damage of 8% damage to target out of cover. When you are suppressing an area with the Big Alejandro, enemies are going to panic and run. When they leave cover, Fox's Prayer makes sure they won't go anywhere further. On this piece, I have 15% weapon damage, 8% damage to target out of cover, 6% crit chance. Skills. For the first skill, Banshee Pulse. You can pulse enemies right through walls, confusing them and forcing them to stumble. The second they stand up and leave cover, the Big Alejandro ends it all. Second skill is the Reviver Hive. It is our standard safety net since we are running a 3 blue core setup and might take some aggressive angles. Last but not the least is the preview for stats. That's it for the video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up and please do subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it for more upcoming videos. Once again, you're watching Random Plays. This is Radio Gamer. Over and out.